I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Now allow us to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akiyam, Akwathiam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom. I want to read 2nd Ezra 13:31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay, and I'm going to stop right there. The word realm goes into a kingdom. Okay, all right. So we know that the so-called white man here on earth has a kingdom. Okay, the nation of Edom has a kingdom on earth right now. The elites of Edom have a kingdom here that they're trying to hold on to. Now you got to understand that the other kingdom that belongs to Yahweh Shai is right now in the spirit world. Okay, that's why we say on earth as it is in heaven, because we know that kingdom is coming here. That kingdom is actually being built right before these people's eyes. That temple, man. Okay, the elect are being built up in the face of their enemies, man. Okay, so one kingdom shall fight against another, one realm against another. So the spiritual realm is actually going to be coming here, and there are accounts of this in the Holy Scriptures, and I'm going to get a couple. I'm not going to go too crazy, but I just wanted to share some footage. I just got another video. I don't know how. See what we're dealing with right now is we know that Esau works with gradualism. Okay, so what does gradualism? And his gradualism, he's presenting things that appear to be something that they are not. Okay, so this Miami Mall thing, for instance. We know the scriptures talk about apparitions. We know that there's angels that are going to come and present themselves as something extremely horrifying. And then we know that there's going to be angels that are going to come that are going to make you feel very comfortable with their presence. Okay, even though that you're going to notice and feel something different about them, you're going to know that they're not there to hurt you, because I have visitors. I'm just going to put it like that. I'm not going to go into it. That's a whole another video. But we know that the Most High is getting ready to allow the fourth dimension to break open on this side. We know that Esau is the left hand of the Most High. So Esau may be presenting some things to prepare his agenda, okay? But what he doesn't understand is all of that is going to do is going to confuse those that aren't of the elect. That's going to deceive those that aren't of the elect, okay? You see? Because the scriptures tell you that the elect are not going to be able to be deceived, man. Because this thing that Esau is getting ready to do, that the Most High is allowing him to do or making him do, is going to be very deceptive. It's going to be something that if you're not grounded in this truth, you're going to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker, man, and be destroyed. Okay, so I'm going to show this. There's some new images, and it's showing you. I don't know how clear it's going to be on my phone, but I'm hoping that you'll see what they're showing. What I'm saying is, and I'll actually show you a still real quick and see if you can see. There are some beings. Okay, you see these black look like tall so-called black men. To be honest with you, they look like angels or apparitions. But I don't know if that's Esau's Project Bluebeam or if that is something real. We don't know, but we're going to find out. But I'm going to play a little bit of this so you can listen and see what he's talking about. Push the like button.
From the Miami Mall caught on camera.
There they go.
Actually inside the mall. A lot of people are speculating about this one. I'm not 100% convinced. People don't seem too bothered that they're there. Personally, I'm on the fence about it. Edging towards not that convinced. I'd love to hear what you think about it, though.
They say these are images But the video shows a lot of the
Seems too
people aren't
obvious.
running.
Seems too edited.
Yeah,
And
it
no one
seems like
else
there's some
in
people
that
just
area
standing,
seems to
just
really.
walking around a little
Is
bit.
this real footage of the aliens from the Miami Mall caught on camera from actually inside the
My
mall?
thing is
A lot of
glitching. I
people
don't know why
speculating
it's doing
about
that.
this one.
But this is
I'm
the
not
images
100%
that they're
convinced.
showing,
People don't
okay?
seem too
So I'm
bothered
going to
that
get a
they're
few
there.
scriptures,
Personally,
man,
I'm on the fence.
okay? Because that's what we're getting ready to really encounter. And a lot of these people don't believe that. Okay, so like I said, one realm against another. So one kingdom, this earthly kingdom that's ruled by the nation of Edom right now, and the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be brought here by Yahweh Shai. Okay, all right. So that's the spiritual kingdom that's coming here onto the earth. That's on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, so when you start talking about these two kingdoms fighting against each other, okay, Satan and his angels and the Lord and his angels, okay, that war that's going to take place in the sky, man. The chariots of the Most High and the technology that he has given Esau for the left-hand wickedness that he's done on the earth, okay, and going to continue to try to perpetrate until he's totally destroyed, all right? And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen, when I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared. That's right. You see? All of these things have to take place. The spiritual realm, people are going to be getting scared, like the movie Ghostbusters. Okay? When all the damn ghosts got out of the boxes, man, all at once. And they wreaked havoc all over the place. You see? These are the same things, and it happened in Egypt. I'm going to get that account. All right? We know that angels come down here and put people to death. During the time of David, an angel put thousands of people to death. Okay? There's another account, an angel put hundreds of people to death. 2 Kings, man. Elisha prayed to the Lord, man, that the young man's eyes be open. And when his eyes were open, man, he saw men with armor on, man, all around him, angels, getting ready to put people to death. Shit, during the time of Lot, you know, the angels blinded people. They didn't even touch them, man. They just thought it, you know. So there's accounts that angels are putting their thing down, and Heliodorus got his ass whooped. I'm going to get that story too, okay. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have won against another. And an innumerable multitude, you're talking about the UN, okay, you're talking about NATO, the United Arab Emirates, okay, China, North Korea, everybody is going to turn and try to fight Yahweh Shai when he comes, man. When the kingdom of heaven is brought here, when that realm, you know, that spiritual realm, when the skies crack the fuck open, man. You see? And them chariots start popping through. And you see physical chariots. You don't see just a light in the sky, man. You see brothers, and like there was a story about a mile-long chariot, man. Okay? A mile-long tube landed at a military base. And who got off of it? Some tall-ass, well-armed so-called black men that didn't look like they were taking no shit. Okay? And that's a whistleblower talking about that, man. All right? And an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together as thou sawest them, or willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. Okay? They're going to try to fight Yahweh Shai, man. They're going to try to fight a spiritual being. He said, I'm not going to meet thee as a man. Okay? Yahweh Shai is not coming to meet you as a man, man. I'm just, you're blowing smoke up your own ass, Esau, and all you other nations, man. You're gonna lose, man. Terrible. Okay? 18 and 15. So I'm going to go to Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 15. Thine almighty word leap down from heaven out of thy royal throne. Okay? What is a royal throne? That belongs to a kingdom, doesn't it? So that's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. He's leaping down from his royal throne, man. He's going to leap down out of heaven, out of the kingdom of heaven is going to be brought here on the earth. Okay, he's going to leap out of his royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction. Because this place is going to, World War III is going to be in, we're going to be in the midst of World War III, man, when Yahweh Shai shows up. We know that. When its economy collapses, the C-HIP is introduced. Okay? When this C-HIP is introduced, the World War III is going to crack, bro. It's going to be on and popping over there. And America is going to get fucking, when they force people and start locking people up and chopping off heads, you know, and killing people in the streets, when they start doing all of these things, man, World War III is going to crack, man. You know? And these other nations are going, the United States is going to do something so fucked up that these other nations, man, they're going to bomb the hell out of this place, man. You know, they're going to bomb this place into to forever land, man. It's over. Okay. So, like I said, man, the Most High, thine Almighty Word, which is Yahweh Shai, okay, leap down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction, which is going to be America. Okay, and brought thine unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death. A lot of killings get ready to start taking place, man. The spiritual world is going to crack. It is going to come through. Okay, everything, all hell is going to be breaking loose on this earth, man. And the only way that the elect are going to be saved is through Yahweh Shai showing up. And if you read the book of Daniel, the angel Michael said he's going to stand up for the people, the children of Israel, man. You know, these angels are going to come down here and get busy. You see? And it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. Let me grab Isaiah 63rd chapter. Because this is what Yahweh Shai is coming to do. And I'm going to start that. I'll start at 1. Oh, Salakia, I gotta go to 63. Isaiah 63. Isaiah, where you at? Isaiah 63 and 1. There we go. All right, Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? Who leaped down out of his royal throne, man? Throne. Yahweh Shai. Okay? Thine Almighty Word has leaped down from heaven out of his royal throne. That's Yahweh Shai. And this is what it's talking about again. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save, because he's coming to save the children of Israel. Okay? Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel? Yo, why is your garments red? Why is your beautiful white linen garment all red? Because he's been stomping the grapes. We're gonna get to that. Okay? And thine garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat. And he says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Okay? So I'm going to stop that right there, because we're talking about Yahweh Shai, man. The man the world ignorantly calls Jesus, and God, and they say God, but it's Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. These are men of war, man. There ain't nothing soft about these men. They're austere men, man, and Yahweh Shai tells you that when he was speaking to Saul. Didn't I tell you I was an austere man? You know? And austere means dead-ass serious, man. I'm not taking no shit. You know? So when he said that I've trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there were none with me, I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall sprinkle upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the day of my redeemed comes. He said his Almighty Word leaped down from heaven. Okay? Yahweh Shai came down from heaven out of his royal throne to bring what? To bring death, man, to this place. I come not to bring peace but a sword. Okay? So you people keep on fucking around. I'm just telling you, man. We gotta, you better, you better get right, man. I'll grab this Wisdom of Solomon. I'm 17 and 7, I believe it is. I think I started 7. I'm going to see. Here we go. 17. Where do I start at? Oh, now I'm going to read 1 to 10 and then jump to 14. Salaki. All right, Wisdom of Solomon, 17 and 1. For great are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. Okay? So when he says he's coming to bring death, man, this is what it is. Great are thy judgments, man. You know? I come to bring a sword, man. I have come not to bring peace but a sword, man. He says, for great are thy judgments. It cannot be expressed. You ain't going to be able to understand some of the deaths that take place out here, man. You know? The Most High is vicious with this thing, man. He's surgical with that, with death, man. All right? Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, which is the Israelites, unrighteous men are the Edomites, Moab, Ammon, Edom, okay, Amalek, Ishmael, Gabal, the Hagarenes, okay, all of those nations in the Psalms 83rd chapter crew, all right, those unrighteous men that thought to oppress the holy nation, the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They sought to oppress us, man, okay? And thought they were going to continue to oppress us over and over and over throughout history, man. Let their children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren continue to oppress us, man. You know? Possibly out of existence. You see? But the Most High is getting ready to flip the script on their ass. All right? They being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bond of a long night, lay there exiled from the external province, for while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. Okay? So you people that think that you're going to get away and you're going to just hide in your house, okay, in the corner with a fucking flashlight in your hand and a pistol, you know, when that whisper comes from behind your ass in that corner, man, how you going to explain that in the dark when you can't even see the light of your flashlight and there's a hand grabbing you, pulling your fucking ear from behind you in the wall? How you going to explain that? You see? Because you people are getting ready to go through the same thing that the Egyptians, these are the Egyptians, man. The Egyptians got scared to death, literally. A lot of these people died from fucking heart attacks, man. You know? They were troubled with strange apparitions. And why does it say that? Because the same thing on that video, man. These people were, the one brother said that old women, you know, fat women, the fat people and old people were running. They were getting it. That's the word he used. Okay? Because they saw some shit that they couldn't explain and they didn't want to be nowhere near it. So they got the hell up out of Dodge. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to start happening more and more and more and more. And you better hope you're in this truth, man. You better hope that you make your way to this truth when this shit really starts getting bad like that. Okay? For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances, man. Okay? So you're talking about they saw spirits, man, that looked, were scary, what the brother over in LA say, spooky. Okay? Ernie Hudson on Ghost. You're going to see some shit that's going to turn you white. Okay? Now, no power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the things they saw not. As for the illusions of art, magic, they were put down. So all of all of the tricks that the pharaohs, witches, and warlocks had were put down, man. They were made to be looking to look foolish, man. You see. So Esau and his witches and warlocks and all of his soothsayers and all of his media, okay, which pushes out a bunch of bullshit. You see, all of that stuff's being put down, man. He's being sloppy. He's being found out. He's being seen. The whole world knows who he is now. They know he's the nation of Edom. The so-called white man is the nation of Edom, and they're the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That's why they do so much wickedness. That's why they do all of the things that they do. Continuing to spray the fucking sky all day and don't think nobody can see it because it's cloudy. You people are goddamn devils, man. You see? And their vaunting and wisdom was reproved with disgrace. You see? Their vaunting and wisdom. They thought they were wise, man. So do these people to this day. They think that they're wise and their wisdom is going to get them through this, man. They're a bunch of goddamn buffoons. They're foolish, man. Peon Edomites are seeing through their bullshit. The people that believed and got that jab, they're seeing through their bullshit now. You see? They're being found out to be a goddamn bunch of traitors down there in the government. Selling this country out, selling these people out, their interest, the United States people's interest out to a foreign government. They've committed treason, man. They need to be hung. They need to be dragged out of them fucking seats in Congress, the Senate, the House. Okay. All those people, that everybody in the White House, they all need to be dragged down the street and fucking hung, man, because they committed treason against these people here in America. So all of their wisdom was reproved with disgrace. They look disgraceful, man, to the whole world. The whole world is laughing at these people. They're laughing at Joe Biden, the president of the United States. They're laughing at these people, man. They put that imbecile in fucking in the White House, and they still got him in there. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. Okay? You see? For they that promise to drive away terrors and troubles, that's these people, man. What is Esau doing right now? All of his doctors. They say that they're gonna get rid of these terrors and these troubles and this sickness. Okay, they're going to get rid of all the bad guys, and there won't be nothing but good guys left. And all the good guys are a bunch of fucking pedophiles. They're all on fucking Jeffrey Epstein's list. You see? You're a bunch of goddamn lying-ass fucking pedophiles and the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You're a bunch of pieces of shit. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissing of serpents, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air which could of no side be avoided. Okay, jumping down to 14. But they sleeping the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottom of inevitable hell, were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions. What did those people see down in that Miami Mall? What did they say they saw? Now the videos, we don't know where the videos come from, but they said that they saw 9-10 foot tall apparitions, man. You see? And now my wife's upstairs talking fucking loud. She knows I'm down here doing a video. All right? And they were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions, and partly fainted, their heart failing them for a sudden fear, and not looking for came upon them. So they were scared as shit, man. Back during the time of the Egyptians, okay, right before we got out of it, right before the Exodus, okay, the Most High scared these people to death, man. So let's go back to 15. Were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions, partly fainted, You seen a lady on the fucking floor. She fell over because she just couldn't run no goddamn more. Okay? And her heart failing them for a sudden fear. You know? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody fell over with a heart attack when they see this shit. If whatever they saw. Okay? You see? I heard the screams of some of those people running out of that mall, and it wasn't because of no goddamn fight, man. Those were screams of fucking horror. You see? There's a certain pitch or certain sounds that comes out of a woman when she's really fucking bullets, and gunshots don't get that kind of reaction. You might get some screams, but when you hear there's a certain sound that comes out, you know? There's a certain sound that comes out, man, that you can hear the horror in a person, you know? Like, I'm getting ready to die, you know what I'm saying? Not because of a bullet, but some shit that just scared me to death, or damn near scared me to death. All right? Let me grab, let me get this one. 2 Maccabees 3 and 22. So I'm going to cuss her out. Talking all fucking loud. Got somebody on speakerphone upstairs. Why they do that dumb shit? I'm reading to Salakia. All right, I think I'm going to read just to give you an idea, I'm going to start at 22. Okay, so I can explain what's going on here. 2 Maccabees 3 and 22. They then called upon the Almighty Lord to keep the things committed of trust safe and sure for those that had committed them. So we're talking about Heliodorus was going to come into the treasury of the children of Israel and take some things because the king told him to go take it. Okay? So the king gave him an order to go take things out of the treasury of the children of Israel. And they were asking the Lord to keep these things safe. Okay, they have prayed, hey, Lord, please, you know, these people are you know, they're plotting to come and steal our stuff. You know, so they said, and they then called upon the Almighty Lord to keep the things committed of trust safe and sure for those that had committed them. Okay, and 23. Nevertheless, Heliodorus executed that which was decreed. Now, as he was there present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits, this is Yahweh, okay, and the Prince of all power caused a great apparition. My wife is really trying to overtalk me right now. I'm going to have to say something to her, man, when I go up. I'm going to have to say something about that shit. She know I don't like that. 2 Maccabees 3. Salakia, y'all. Hey, are you trying to be heard on my video? Are you trying to be heard on my video? Okay. God damn. You know better than that. Shut the fucking door. Salakia. 2 Maccabees 3 and 24. Now as he was there present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits and the Prince of all power caused a great apparition, so that all that presumed to come in with him were astonished at the power of God, and fainted and were sore afraid. Okay, so the Most High caused apparitions, man. When Heliodorus and his men went in there were apparitions that scared the hell out of these people, man. And they fainted from fear. You see? They fainted from fear, man. You know? And that's what's going to happen. And a lot of these people, like I said, man, trying to run for their lives, man. Horrified. Screaming at the top of their damn lungs. You know? For there appeared unto them a horse with a terrible rider. This is an angel. Okay, and adorned with a very fair covering. He had some really nice clothes on. And he ran fiercely and smote at Heliodorus with his 4 feet And it seemed that he that sat upon the horse had a complete harness of gold, Salagia. Okay, so when he's talking about, he said that the terrible rider that was upon the horse. Okay, he's just talking about horse meaning power. Okay, they were using horse as a symbol of power. So whatever he was on a chariot, he was in a chariot. Okay, that wheel within a wheel. He jumped out the wheel within a wheel, man, and ran towards Haliodorus and did a flying drop kick on his ass. Okay, you know, in a movie with Bruce Lee, when he turns sideways and he starts screaming, he's getting jacked up, he's screaming, and then he runs and flying drop kicks a person. That's what this angel did, man. So he kicked Haliodorus in his goddamn chest, most likely. All right. All right, and it seemed that he that sat upon a horse had complete harness of gold. Moreover, two other young men, two other angels, appeared before him, notable in strength. They were very austere men. Okay, when you talk about notable in strength, these are austere men, man. Like Yahweh Shai. All right, they look like they ain't taking no shit. All right, they were notable in strength, excellent in beauty, very good looking dudes, and comely in apparel. And comely, when you go, David, he said, I am black but comely. Okay, which he was saying, I am dark skinned, quadar, dark skinned but comely, comely meaning beautiful. Okay, so these brothers were excellent in beauty. They were good looking dudes, and they had on some really nice ass clothes. Okay. And they who stood by him on either side and scourged him continually and gave him many sore stripes. So these three angels were kicking Haliodorus' ass. Okay? So you don't think that angels ain't gonna come down here and put some work in on some of you 2/3? Okay? And some of the Edomites and some of the other nations, you got it wrong, bro. You know? They gonna come put some hands on some people, man. All right? They're gonna come and they're gonna come tiptoe some people's asses into traffic and all kind. I'm telling you, you know, they will come and take you by your pants, and you gonna wonder why you walking tiptoeing out in front of a goddamn tractor trailer, man. You gonna wonder. The brother out there, and they ain't even funny, but it takes me to the Modesto, California camp where they said a brother that was in their camp was doing some things he ought not. Was still, you know, trying to hang out and drink and deal with hookers and strip clubs and making it rain and doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because he had got a nice chunk of change, but the man got hit by a car and ran over by several others. Leads me to believe that an angel tiptoed his ass out into some traffic, man. You know? So this is the things that are going to be taking place, man. You see? So they said, it said they stood by him on either side and scourged him continually and gave him many sore stripes. So they just were beating his ass. And 27, and Haliodorus fell suddenly onto the ground and was compassed with great darkness. They knocked him out. All right, but they that were with him took him up and put him into a litter, and thus him that lately came with a great train and with all his guard into the said treasury they carried out, being unable to help himself with his weapons, and manifestly they acknowledged the power of Yahweh. So they acknowledged that the Most High sent these angels down to put some work in on Haliodorus, man, for what he was getting ready to do. Okay? The Most High don't give a damn what that king said. You know, when the children of Israel asked him to keep them things safe, man, what did he do? He did that. You know, so that's why we understand that the Most High is going to stand for it. He's going to have his son and the angels come down and stand up for the elect, man. Okay? You know, we got to understand that, man. The Most High is getting ready to put in some marvelous work on these people's asses for us. You know? Going back to that story about Elisha, praying that the young man could see what was around him, because he thought they were going to lose that war, that battle, man. You know, he was telling Elisha, man, we can ready to go down there and die. You know, And Alicia told him, man, there's many more with us than there are with them. The young man was like, man, there's only, I can't remember the numbers, maybe 500, 5,000. And there was a whole nation that got a whole military down there, you know, 10-1, man. And Alicia told the young man, asked the Most High, prayed to the Most High that he opened this young man's eyes so that he could see, you know. And that young man's eyes was open, and he saw, man, I couldn't even. The Lord said he's coming with 10,000s of his angels. I'm gonna just put it like that. And they had armor, they had chariots, okay. And that changed the whole mindset of this young man. He knew that there was no way in hell that they were going to lose that fight, man. Okay, all right. So I'm not going to get any more scriptures. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kodash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, the Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.